Ba-da-da-da-da. So, last we left off, the ragtag group of adventurers had the victory of the sea slug cut short. The trek to the village on Kilvis was interrupted by actual fucking dinosaurs. After a few raptors spooked the group to their core, the group decided to rest up before an older gentleman named Orlando came to them, seemingly impressed with their fighting ability. He brings them to his village of tranquility, and upon meeting some of the townsfolk, brings them into the saloon to go over their next steps. And that is where we left off. Orlando is sitting at a table, having a drink in his hand, and he had procured three dinosaur teeth, and he's just kind of flipping them in his hands, and he leans in to drink a little bit, drops it down, and he goes, Now, as I've stated previously, we've been having trouble with these large reptiles coming closer and closer to our town for some time now. I'm the only one capable enough with a weapon to handle them, but Roman grounds are basically around the town that I'm protecting. A long time ago, those beasts did lay siege to this town, and all that was left was a small flower that bloomed beautifully into a large plant. We pay homage to that plant every year around this time, and I would hate to cancel preparations for some beast attacks in the area. Most people here do not leave town for fear, but if they're inside, they feel safer. It's up to me to make sure that safety is not compromised. That is until I saw you fellas fight. Now, I must warn you, most people in this town do look down on magic, so I'd be careful about using it around town. But I'm sure that will come in handy when you storm the reptile beasts village to the south and destroy them. It's the only way to make sure our village is safe from those savages. Living in huts, training those beasts for slaughtering their enemies, it's sickening. If you can go down there and help us out, we'd greatly appreciate it. But if you feel like you can't for some reason, I'm sure that we can work something out.
Did he just say the lizard men were training dinosaurs?
They're training dinosaurs down there, yes.
Okay. I think
Ooh, got a little echo going on.
we gotta make our way to
There, hold on, we're getting echo.
I hear some echo, yeah. Get an echo.
There's an echo?
Yeah,
It might be me then.
it's me, Austin.
Let me try. Hello? Hello? Okay, we're
Is
Hello.
this better?
I think our goals
Yes, it is.
align. We are making our way to that village anyway, so any help we can loan, I think, shouldn't be a problem on our parts. Yeah?
How do you know about this village? You said that you're already heading there to begin with, so I'm curious, if not a little skeptical, that you know about this.
I think that's for the rest of the group to explain. That's a very interesting story. Roy, you want to tell them about why we are here?
I think that maybe our business can stay our own, perhaps a bit more privately. Maybe until we get to know each other a little bit more, we can share some details. But for now, just I think having our goals align is all that we need to know about each other for now.
Well, if you do not trust me, that I can certainly say that if your heart is in the right place, I really don't care what you think of me. But if you can help us out, that'd be fantastic. He looks over to Dewey, and he goes, "That's interesting armor that you have there." And he kind of looks at the shield a little bit. Are you a god man?
I could be construed as one, yes. But I have some more interesting questions for you. So these
By all
dangerous
means.
creatures, these lizard-like entities up here, do they have any special abilities that you know of beyond their talons and their teeth?
Well, besides the dinosaurs, they do have lizard men who do practice some magic. And like I said, that's probably why most people around here look down on magic. Um, I haven't gotten really close to some of these lizard men and snake men, but I try to keep my distance when I see some dinosaurs running around. I'll try to push them back the other way, but I guess earlier today they got a little too close to the town, and thank the gods that you guys were close.
It's true. It's true. Um, Now, we've just arrived on this island. When in this village that you speak of, for in terms of geography and understand the lay of the land, as you can imagine, are there large pools of water on this island, like lakes and stuff?
Not so much lakes. There's a few ponds hidden in the forest to the east and southeast. Their village is almost due south. Uh, there is somewhat of a, I guess the best way that you can describe it is a large castle south of their village. Mm. I haven't been that far down, but I don't know what's in it.
Now, these magic lizards, as you called them, what kind? Have you ever seen what kinds of spells they were casting? Did it have to do with the undead? In your adventures, one so
he thinks for a
well
moment.
versed.
Yeah, he thinks for a moment, and he kind of comes back and he goes, "To be honest, I have not seen them use magic in a few years, but trying to think back to my younger days, and I do not believe I saw anything about undead."
Hmm. All right, all right. Well,
But you
what's
must
with this
understand,
town?
they're
How have you been able to
about
protect it for so long, just one man?
well, that was before they started farming for dinosaurs. They're raising them like cattle, building them up. The only reason that I can think of is to kill us off. I don't know why. We kind of fend for ourselves. We take care of the land. We're just simple farmers as well. But for some reason, they keep on attacking us.
Well,
I don't know why.
not all of you are simple farmers, isn't that right? I saw one of your folk out brewing some pretty advanced potions over yonder there. What's your read on the shopkeep?
Who, Erlen? Erlen is a farmer as well. He grabs them from the plants. In fact, I may have overheard something about him saying that he might have a job for you.
Yeah,
You
I am curious. Does he do that with people typically that want to buy things from him?
Well, typically, he goes out by himself. But I guess something is kind of spooking him a little bit to the point where he needs your help.
Yeah, I even wanted us to sign a contract. It seems a bit crazy for a simple exchange of whatever he needs. I don't think a written contract is needed for something such a simple transaction.
Well, that's something that you're gonna have to bring up to him. I wouldn't have any idea what to do about that.
Oh, just a quick question. So the dinosaurs we ran into before, as you were calling them, they seem to have a bit of poison to their bite. Is that something we can expect from all the dinosaurs on the island, or the ones that attack?
Let's just say I try very hard not to get bit by those things.
Okay, so it's not just they're not just the smaller ones we saw, but all of them. That might be something we should prepare for.
I don't know if they procure their stronger dinosaurs closer down to their village, and these are just their scouts. But they've been getting closer and closer to our village as time goes on, and honestly, I'm growing tired. I'm just getting to the point where I want to rest up, retire, watch the sunset.
Yeah, seems to be a lot of that going on lately. Now, Orlando, it'd be nice to have a person familiar with the land to scout things out, a lay of the land, and just give us a faster way to spy on this little town down there. Would you be out for an excursion with us or a bit of reconnaissance?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Roll
Would
a
you be coming with
persuasion
us to the lizard village?
Guidance. Wait, persuasion. Hold on. I have this prepared.
It's
You
in
have-
my macro.
You have
Ah.
persuasion prepared.
No, I have
Cleric has to prepare
enhanced
persuasion.
ability
Oh, nice.
that I will cast in the form of, what was a persuasion check? It is
We're casting it
charisma.
right now in the bar.
You're gonna. So
Oh,
wait, you're
you're
gonna
right.
cast it
That's
right in front
Casting
of me.
enhanced ability.
Yeah, all the people are out. It's really just the barmaid.
Okay,
I
do
already cast guidance. What's going on?
That is
You also
true.
cast the guidance.
Eagle Splendor. We're just gonna do this.
All right. Well,
Meanwhile, like you're like casting
There
the
we
spell,
go.
like
Okay.
flapping around.
so
Like, are you gonna come with us? Goosh, magic.
so
It's a subtle thing. I just
So,
cast
I'm giving
it
you-
myself, I'm not casting it on it.
well, you don't.
What do
you're
you
not
think, is
supposed
some
to
kind of
cast
Jedi or
it,
something?
It requires all three components.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a disadvantage because you basically did 2 spells right in front of him.
It's true. I did too.
But it's still
I
a
would
19.
give myself disadvantage if I did 1 spell in front of him.
Well, advantage and disadvantage cancel out with a single roll. At least.
Right. So it's still a 19. So as you start casting these spells, he's like reaching for your hands. I'd be like, stop. But
Oh,
then
force the habit.
He stops for a second. And he goes, now the closest I can get to for you, they have a little guard tower right outside their village limits. I can get you up to there, but after that I need to head back to the village. I need to protect my town first. You understand, of course.
I understand defending the home front, but don't you think you'd be more help defending them by being part of the operation? The best defense is a
Now
good
they've seen my face before, so as soon as they see me, they'll be rushing in for an attack.
Oh, we can get
I
you
know
a
that for a
mask.
fact.
I can fashion one out
If
of
you can
wood.
if you can make me a mask, or if you can change me into something, change me into something else. He's been
Man, if
drinking a lot
only
of
one
beer.
of us could do that.
Is the assassin going to
I
turn
was
into
gonna
a
say,
lizard,
yeah, you could.
carry us into chains, pretend we are his prisoners? That would be fun.
I could make you look like an orc named Bubba.
Oh dear.
Now, if you need a plan, I can give you one of our shelters for the night, and you can come up with a plan and tell it to me in the morning. And we can go
Regardless,
from
a
there.
watchtower
How's that
would
sound?
be helpful. Yeah, getting to a guard
would be,
station would be, at the very least, would be nice.
Much appreciated.
Didn't we say that tomorrow we would do the contract for our
Well, we
shop?
will discuss it. We will discuss it with the man. We are not 100% sold on this. See what the deal is. We don't even know what the contract is. We got to read that.
I think there's something that we could chat about in a bit, Azazel. I'll get you up to speed on something.
Okay.
It's a secret to everybody.
So, it's getting late. You guys are more than welcome to stay in the shelter 2 doors down from here. There will be a guard outside. He's kind of a stickler for the magics, so I'd be careful around him. But you guys have yourself a good night. Discuss anything that you need to discuss, and I'll be here in the morning.
Before you go, Orlando, may I ask you just a couple of quick things? By the way, thank you for lending us a shelter for the night. That's very kind of you. But I was just wondering, we saw humans, orcs, elves. Seems interesting, such an eclectic mix. Found a town here on such a dangerous island. How does something like this happen? How come you haven't tried moving, to the mainland without all these dangerous things around?
Well, a lot of these people that you see here were merchants. They were marine merchants, and they got lost to the seas, and for some reason the current took them here.
That explains odd mix. It's very interesting. We are an odd mix ourselves, as you can see out.
We've been here for maybe about 50 years or so. No kids, just us, living the dream. I've been here almost the longest. Erlin has been here just as long.
Understandable. So, another quick question. My dog, so if I want to turn him into a horse, I should probably go outside the village first and then come back, yeah? We can't even do his magic inside our shelter, yeah?
That would be appreciated, yes.
Okay, I'll do that. And last thing, before you go. So, this Luan with potions, you said he doesn't use magic to make them. If we found out he did use magic on the potions, would that cause a bit of an issue if he was actually using magic?
Well, his potions help our land and help us whenever we feel a little peckish. I would say that some people would have a problem with it and some wouldn't. Mostly the farmers would have a better understanding of what he was doing. But somebody like, Simon or Petra, they might be a little bit embarrassed that he was using them.
Just heard them like a little quieter. Yeah, so if we do find out he's using magic, should we keep it on the down low? Is this a necessary evil, as you would?
I would say keep it under the down low, yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Unless you find something that's so egregious that you need to bring it to my attention.
Well, I'll keep an eye out if I can. I'll be subtle about it, but if there's no issues, I will keep it on the down low. Yeah.
Understood. Now, gentlemen, it is getting dark. There are some things that roam in the night, so it's nighttime to go on duty. So, you fellas have a good night.
Have a good night.
Taps his hood, takes one more drink, puts it down. He goes over to Benna. He goes over to Benna and talks to her for a second, and then he walks out to go on patrol.
I'm on patrol.
He seems like a nice guy.
I'm on patrol.
I don't know. I don't like these country folk.
Well, I mean, these are my people. I come from a farming village myself, a small place out in near the mountains. Well, you don't trust me either, do you? that tracks what you're doing.
Dewey doesn't laugh.
I sort of agree with Dewey, just because I feel weird not being able to use magic, and it's kind of an insecurity for me. I feel like it's the only thing I got going for me other than this handsome face.
Yeah, speaking of that, does anybody want to maybe help outside the village so I don't get jumped by dinosaurs while I turn Ziggy into a horse?
Couldn't you do it
I mean,
here
I
in
can.
the
I
quarters
don't sleep
where
or
we're
anything, so.
where we're
Okay.
hanging out for the night? I don't think anyone's going to be within eye shot.
Well, it's a shelter. Are there walls?
Yeah, as you guys
Also,
walk into the
of course,
shelter, you
too.
do see a burly-looking man hanging out, just like resting with his arms crossed in front of the house. And he looks over at you guys and he goes, "The house is all ready. Orlando said that you'd be coming. Now, I don't want any funny business coming out of here. You understand me?"
Understood.
Sure, yeah, we are not funny people.
I can see that. And he kind of just goes back to resting on the house.
Aren't you glad we didn't say banana?
That's a good
Good
one,
one.
Assassin.
Good one.
Well, I'm going for a walk before going to sleep. I will be stretching my legs. Does you want to come with me just in case? Maybe we'll look around for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. And we're gonna go outside the village, and I'm gonna take the 10 minutes to turn Ziggy into a horse. This is
Okay.
my last human.
Yeah. So as you are doing this, let me just get rid of the dog. Ziggy is looking at you, and then you can swear that you can see some sort of essence behind him, and you notice the helmet of Helm protecting, looking, facing outward, and just keeping an eye out while you're changing your dog into a horse.
Oh shit, that was nice one.
And
Cool.
the 10 minutes goes by without a hitch, and you now have your horse.
Hey, nice.
The horse.
He is a
the
white
is
horse, but I couldn't find. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's
what?
fine. The horse is going to be hitched up right there.
Yeah, I mean, I that's my token. I couldn't find the white horse, guys, so he's brown. So sorry about that. Not that it matters.
This is not an accurate horse.
He's not. He's not.
Ruining the
I
immersion.
could have sworn I remember being white, but
Yeah, Ziggy, your horse again. Isn't this great? Look at that. Back to normal.
Oh, this
I'm gonna go.
feels right.
Oh, his voice changed too. Yeah, Ziggy, you're sounding better than ever. You have a good night. I will get you some oats in the morning.
So you guys get your long rest.
I was gonna just
Get all
say
your spell slots back.
before we dip out for the night, I was just wondering, Dewey and Reinhardt, is there a thing that you could do to help ward us against poisons and poisonous attacks? Something in
yeah, I was
your
thinking the
holy
same thing.
arsenals?
Me and Dewey were talking about this before. After the dinosaur attack, I think we might have something that could help, right, Dewey?
Yeah, after looking at this claw, this fang for a little bit, I think we know something that might counteract its toxicity.
Gotcha. That's what I was bringing up before, Azazel, was that maybe these gentlemen could ward us from some poisonous nasties, so we could maybe get quicker onto our more pressing mission and dodge the potion bartering. That was it.
Now, it's some advanced magic, so we have to be considerate on how and when we use it.
Yeah, I think I can
Gotcha.
cover two of us, me and maybe one other. At least that. I'm going to make sure I prepare for the night.
And I could theoretically get more, but
Is it worth it for us to go get some poison repellent?
well, I could always change into another creature, and then the poison wouldn't be as bad for me.
Is
But
there
then
a
if I
creature
get
you could
poisoned
change
again,
into
so-
that's like poison resistant? That would be pretty slick.
What about
Maybe
those
a
raptors we saw before?
Poisonous snake.
Do they?
A poisonous snake.
Is
Then
the
you can poison them.
raptors,
Oh, I guess the
are those
raptor,
raptors
right?
resistant? What is that?
See, I don't see it on the. Well, this is metagaming, I guess, but I don't see that anywhere on the character sheet.
Spell save, spell save,
I
spell
guess
save.
none of that.
what are you doing?
What's going on? Abjuration 2,
Wait,
Abjuration
am
2.
am I doing something?
Yeah, you posted like 5 times
Yeah.
from what you were clicking on.
Sorry, I was copying that into my spell sheet, protection from poison. That was accidentally dragged to the wrong place. Sorry.
I guess where I'm just trying to go expeditiously is we could maybe skip out on doing the potions if we wanted to do that.
You know, Ayun also blesses us with an ability to fight close together and have this type of resistances from foul teams like that. But it
Oh.
would be close-knit fight if we were to take that route.
We all hold hands. We Red Rover
That
attack
maybe
them.
for
Well, I think maybe
a bigger battle, maybe.
we should check out what the potion shop guy wants us to do, and if we don't want to do it, it's not like we have to accept the contract, right?
Sure. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm
Or
down to
the,
clan.
The potions could just go mysteriously missing, you know? Looks at Heinrich.
Well,
I mean, who's
I
to
don't
say
know.
that the potion won't go missing?
No,
I assume
we'll
I-
get some more
I haven't
information
caused
tomorrow.
things to go missing in quite some time. I don't know what you guys are.
I feel like the last time we made some things go missing, we felt very
You
terrible
kind
about
of
it.
disappeared that guy's
Yeah,
life.
things-
There.
I gave
things
them
went
back.
really, really fucking bad.
I
All
gave them
right.
back.
Yeah, no. Right. Shouldn't steal things. That's. I'm trying to move on from that life.
Now, with that being said, I could make you and Henrik invisible, and you could sneak in, but that's maybe something we should save for the enemies, not for the allies.
I mean, I could make myself invisible.
You could make it. I'm 90% invisible already.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, there's no rush. We can just. Let's
Are
take
we
the night,
speaking in
enjoy
like
the town,
hushed
see what
tones, by
tomorrow-
the way?
I would
Are we
imagine,
speaking
yeah,
quietly?
we're being discreet.
Okay, we're trying to be quiet.
Outside,
Okay.
you
Make
hear
sure, 'cause
everything
there's a
we're-
guy right outside the door talking about.
Yeah, and then we'll kill him, and then we'll.
Yeah,
Orlando sucks.
and then we have to burn civilians.
Miami's way better. I thought we'd be kind
Miami
of rushed,
Christian.
or hushed, not rushed. I
I
think.
say we just talk to the potion shop guy and see what's up.
Yeah, let's check it out. I guess we'll know that we can be a bit pickier now that we have our good friends here that could ward away the poison. That's all I was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could cover. I can get me at one other person. I don't know if Dewey could do two also. It only needs one of us
Great.
for
Cool.
an hour. This is only for an hour, so we have to know we are right about to get into it. You know,
Okay.
we're about to get into a fight.
I guess
And if
let's.
we know we're about to get into a fray, then an aura might be more appropriate.
Then let's do it. Let's sleep. Well, most of
Alright.
us.
Night, night.
Your your long rest goes on without a hitch. The next morning, the humidity in the area hits you first.
Oh yeah.
Everyone wakes up in kind of this sweat, just
Oh.
sticky, hard to breathe. You're pretty much on a tropical island with dense forests. It's going to be humid.
Shite.
But your little cots are now filled with sweat, and you
Oof.
awake for the new day.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Oh man, you would think my tiefling blood would help me, stay not sweaty in all this heat.
I have heat resistance.
Me too. Well, fire
You're just
resistance. Are we on
perpetually
fire?
sweaty.
I have sweat resistance.
Yeah.
I get my sweat resistance
Yeah.
with speed stick.
I feel like I should just kind of be lounging. Like, yeah, this is great.
We got 3 dudes
It's
with
fine. Yeah.
fire resistance. Look at that. I think it's just the
I
humans
got
are
thick
sweating.
skin. Look at
The
me.
humans are sweating. The other guys are fine.
I will
Especially the humans that are wearing heavy armor.
just
Yeah.
to
Medium armor. I'm wearing medium armor.
just to
Remember
keep
seeing a
cool.
little pond outside of the our little hut. I think I'm gonna go splash some water on my face.
Wait, Azazel, I have something really cool. I want to try it out.
Okay.
Do you want to feel a little bit colder?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I've been meaning to try this, but I haven't had the opportunity yet. And I will wait. Are we in the house?
Yeah.
All right, here, but discreetly. And I'm going to,
Okay.
because it doesn't need to be. It's not going to be loud. It's pretty discreet. I'm gonna prestidigitation Azazel's clothes to make them just feel not so hot. They're a little bit chillier.
Okay. do me a favor and roll a stealth check. I feel like
Okay.
that's more appropriate.
Okay. What do I add to stealth? My dex, right? What do we got here? Stealth +2. Man, I've wanted to do this for so long. 18. 18.
Okay, all right. Your prestidigitation goes up without a hitch, and Azazel, your clothes do feel a lot breezier. You feel like there's an air in between your skin and your clothes, and it just feels like a nice breeze blowing through everything. Everything.
Wow. It really feels like the air's been conditioned to be colder.
Way better than water, right?
Boo.
This is pretty great.
It's great.
I'll hook the gang up once
So we
we're
make-
maybe outside of earshot of the town.
So we're going straight to the potion seller now?
Yeah, let's go visit our friend the potion.
Okay. So before we leave the house, seeing that Roy got that off without a hitch, I gotta ask, when I use my wand of detect magic, what does it look like or sound like? How
It
how
is.
conspicuous is it?
You have to use the same components. It's not using the material components, I believe. So when you're using like magic,
Okay, so it's just the verbal with my hands.
yep, verbal and somatic. Yep.
Just so I gotta. And it wasn't. I mean, it's like less. It's 10. It goes 10 minutes. It's not a 10-minute walk to the potion seller from here, right?
No, it's not 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna go just go as far away from the door as I can, and I'm gonna just try to get it lit so I can hold it for our walk. And see if I see anything weird there. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Let me see something real quick.
I love the two
Okay.
dichotomies here where it's like Kevin wants to make his friend's clothes colder. Aton wants to discover if there's important magical things
Yeah,
that could
basically.
destroy us. Just like
I mean,
trying
it's
to,
the
I'm just
same,
trying to do my
uh,
friend's laundry here.
I'm worried. I'm trying to protect people. But yeah, they're both verbal and somatic. Both
It was easier on the boat.
prestidigitation and this. So I saw him get a verbal
Right.
somatic off. But try to get a verbal somatic off also. Try to.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
Oh god, guys. Let's see what happens.
Stealth magic.
Stealth check. Oh crap! I had it open. I closed it like an idiot. Oh man, what's going on? Huh, that's fun. Literally, the moment I try to do something, it's
You got
my
troll. You got
favorite
troll
thing I
20.
refresh. Great timing. Hey, when you want it, there we go. Had to refresh the whole goddamn page. Sorry, everybody. No. Ugh. 13.
Huh. You're lucky that he rolled low. Okay,
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so it goes off without a hitch.
Okay, guys, we gotta go to the potion cell now. I'm gonna speed walk there. Everybody follow me to the potion cell, and I'm gonna get on. Actually, I'm not gonna get on. So I'm gonna just go with Ziggy where we're going. We're just trotting along really fast as possible to the place, and I'm gonna just let me know when I'm feeling over here. Oh, is that even the right place?
Okay.
Is it this one? Is it this one here?
Guess we'll
No, you're in the right place.
I was up there.
Mosley on over there.
As you're walking over there, you do see, while you're about right here or so, because you're down the road, you do see her. Her name was Petra, walking back and going into the bar.
Oh, really?
But as you continue, Erwin sees you
Slick.
coming by, and he goes, Just the people I wanted to see this fine morning. I have come up with a deal that can benefit everybody. If you can procure some things for me, of course.
Guten Morgen to you too. Hello. Yeah, we are willing to discuss terms of your contract. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's do it.
So do I get any pings
Set up a
around on the
WebEx.
tabs?
You do not see any pings.
Oh wow, within 30, I got the whole house within my thing, right?
Right.
No, nothing in the house and nothing on him, right?
Nope.
That is unexpected. All right, cool. Well, so what is the terms of your deal?
If you can procure me some rare flora, I think we will be in business. I can make these fine potions here due to the flowers and plants around the island. But alas, I do have much to do here. There's a batch of peach-colored roses to the southeast forest, growing near some trees and a fine pond. You can't miss it, it's just off the beaten path. Once you start seeing some big flowers, too big to comprehend, you know you're in the right place. Just follow the trail and jump off when you start seeing them. Bring this back to me and I'll give you the potions you asked about, free of charge. Do we have a deal? And he puts his hand out.
Is there something we
So
need
you
to...
just want the flowers for the potions? Yeah, we need to discuss this, yeah, Roy?
I was just going to say, is there something special we need to carry them in, or... Are they delicate?
No, I just need 3 stems.
Three
Three
stems.
stems.
Stems of flowers?
Now, I have one question.
These
Yeah,
flowers have
go ahead, gang.
properties of poison protection. And usually I make them for Orlando, but Orlando's been busy lately. So your group will have to do.
Should we be expecting any, dangerous fauna, flora on the way there?
The last couple of times I've been out there, there have been some rumblings, but I never think anything of it. Usually Orlando goes with me.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Henrik, did you want to say something?
Well, I was just a little concerned why he needs a group of 5 people to go get some flower stems for him right now.
I'm just very busy here right now. And it sounds to me like you boys are heading out for some sort of killing quest. And if you're good at killing, maybe you're good at procuring flowers. For a
Are
nice
these
gentleman.
flowers in the same direction as the lizard village, or is this a separate detour?
Just a little southeast of the trail. It branches off at a certain point, and if you follow it into the forest, it's not hard to find.
Yeah, maybe we can kill 2 birds, 1 stone on the way there. Maybe we can get them on after it's done. We come back here.
I have one
That
question.
would be... yes.
How many flowers do you need?
I just need 3 stems.
3 stems.
That's all I need.
Would
3
you
stems
be
is good enough to make 2 potions.
Now, if we were to get you more than 3 stems, would there be some extra compensation in it for us?
I like where your head's at, Azazel.
Make a persuasion check.
Man.
Normally I would be willing to oblige you, but I was just bought out of most of my potions just recently. So, I'd have to make more. The potions I'm good at. The poison protections, I'm usually good at making them very quickly. But other ones take a little more time.
Understood.
Okay.
You said when we approached, we saw Petra talking to him, right?
Yeah, and she walked away.
Petra was talking to him and then went to the bar. Okay. I think maybe we should talk a little to the side, everyone, before an agreement.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think,
if you guys
team?
want to agree with it, it's up to you. I want to discuss some matters.
He leaves his hand out like this, and he goes, "I'll be waiting."
Yeah, we'll be right back.
What do we think, team?
I think we should do it.
Yeah, I'm down for
we
it.
walked away first, right?
I think.
We're not talking it right.
Well, yeah. So yeah, we'll just walk like
Let's move down here, maybe.
with that at earshot.
You flowers for some potions? Are you kidding me, guys?
Yeah, I think.
Listen,
I
guys,
think we need to be prepared for this to be a bit more than just gathering some flowers. Yes.
That's what I was thinking, Henrik. I was
Like,
gonna
if we're
say
buying
there's a
something-
reason here. You know, this person may not be as forthcoming with information, but I think that they're probably expecting dinos to come out of the forest and chomp them up.
Yeah.
I think that's why they need five armored people to do it, right?
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of potions that are not magical working? Have you guys ever heard of this? Because I'm telling you now, those potions are not magical.
I've had whiskey
That's-
before. Feels pretty magical.
But I mean, whiskey won't close up your wounds and save you from death like a health potion has. I've seen too. Those are all magical. So this seems maybe a ripoff. I'm thinking, like, have you guys ever heard of that? Like non-magical potions that heal, and protect from burning, protect from poison. It's not a potion. I mean, potions. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of some natural remedies for things that work. There's herbs and things that can heal. What do you think,
I
guys?
mean, I don't care one way or another. It just sounds like we're getting potions for free.
I
How
kinda
much
like
money
that
are we
deal.
spending?
Yeah, $0.
I mean, this is an issue of time. We have to go there, come back, and then go to Lizard Village. Maybe do it on the way to save time, but we can't always dilly-dally when there's lives on the line, as we have learned in the past. That when we dilly-dally, people die. Also, I think I saw Petra talking to him as I approached. Maybe we should ask her about what she thinks of this man. I have no idea why Orlando seems to put so much stock in him. He's a creepy guy. I don't know.
Well,
creepy vibe.
This guy's sitting with his hand still out, so I feel like this offer might start to go away after a certain
Oh,
amount
no,
of
he put
time.
it away. He put it away when we left.
He's still there. I see him. He's got his hand out.
He's
I
still
thought you said he
holding
put it down. Oh, you put it back up?
No, he's just been waiting here like this.
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna
also
go
helping
check
out,
Petra.
helping the people out of this village might also gain us some favor and get us some more clear answers, rather than having us. I've been one to walk into a town and have a lot of stares. I think Azazel and Henrik can attest to that too. I think, well, I mean, people will probably look the same at you, decked out in the armor, but I think helping these people out would probably help get us maybe some more favor. Maybe Orlando will give us a map or some assistance or something to help us out find the lizard folks, right, Azazel?
This may also give us some experience with the island and an understanding of the terrain that we're in.
I mean, to be honest, Orlando said he would already help us to get this guard post as a lizard village. The only reason we're on this island to find your friend in the castle, and also find the lizard people to find out what's the deal with the church. I mean, this village, we are already helping them with taking care of the lizard people. And it's not really our priority. The church is a big priority. It's going to hurt a lot of people. I don't want to waste time. This village, I don't know if we really need to get favors with them. We're already doing a lot by taking care of the lizard people. Personally, that's what I think. I think there's a bigger evil out there waiting for us, rather than picking flowers for a creepy man for non-magical potion.
How about this? I turn to him and I say, "How long do you reckon it'll take us to get these outer stems?"
Are you asking Erlen?
Yeah, Erlen.
He goes, it's about 3/4 day travel. But the island isn't really that big. You could probably make it to the other side of the island in less than 2 days.
I mean, especially with a horse. And I look at
There's
Ziggy.
only one of us. Only one of us has a horse. I will be going as slow as you all. Listen, I will agree. If you all want to do this, it sounds like you all want to do this. I'm fine with just helping out. I'm always good at helping out. But before I agree, I would like to talk to Petra. Is that is okay with everybody? Is that if she thinks he's on Zapping Up, then I will agree with you and I will go with you. If you let me just talk to her at the bar real quick.
Sorry, really quick. Does anybody else hear some white noise?
I
Yeah,
do.
you're like a loud fan or something.
I don't hear it. Is it me?
Yeah.
Here, wait, what if I do this?
Yes. Now it is gone.
How about this, boys?
It's your biggest
That's
fan.
What
So I'm
if
gonna
we
go
do?
talk to Petra.
What if we do
Yep.
what we have to do on this island, and maybe revisit the potion shop?
Sure. Maybe if we stumble into these flowers somewhere else along the way, we could pick them, pluck them, grab them, pocket them.
I mean,
My
I'm going
thoughts.
to use Abby, I'm going to go talk to Petra real quick. Is that okay with everybody? Yeah. I'm just going to go
Yeah, sure.
real quick. Okay, I'm
So-
just going to go to the bar and find out, because that's suspicious. I'm going to go, to bother doing that, I'm going to go to the bar and try to find Petra and find out what they were talking about.
Okay.
Carolyn, we'll have to.
She
we'll have to-
is sitting there.
You can get to me later. You can
She
do
is
it.
sitting down, eating breakfast.
Okay,
Yep. All right. So Erlen still has his hand out like this. So do we have a deal?
I think we're going to have to revisit your deal in the future, Erlen. We appreciate the offer, but maybe we'll be back.
That's no problem. I'll be here. Just. And he kind of goes back inside and starts fiddling around with stuff.
I mean, at
Um,
least he was nice and not
Petra.
creepy at all.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Super not creepy. Petra is just sitting at a table, drink in hand, eating breakfast, getting ready for the day. She sees you walk in. Her eyes kind of look up a little bit. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name yesterday.
Guten Tag, Petra. I am Wilhelm Reinhardt. So good to meet you again
Ah,
on this fine morning. A bit hot, but it's a nice day.
Good morning, Mr. Reinhardt. Is there anything that I can help you with?
Sorry, just a quick question. I'm sorry to interrupt your breakfast. But we were talking with Lewin about, his potions, and he wants to contract us for, gather some materials. And before we agreed to anything with him, I was wondering, how trustworthy would you say the man is? Do you think it would be a good idea to make a deal with him to procure these things? I'm not going to lie, I get a strange vibe from the man. He's a very interesting way of talking, you know?
You're talking about Erlen?
Yeah, Erlen.
Erlen's a sweetie. Sure, he's a little rough around the edges, but he's the one that helps our farmers. Anytime they're feeling a little tired or anything like that, he brews up a potion and boom, they're back at it.
Do I trust her?
Make
I
an
guess she
insight
would
check.
not. She would believe it. So I don't want to make an insight check. If she believes it, then she believes it. Whatever. I didn't think that through. Nah, 12.
I mean,
Oh, okay, sure.
it's very hard to tell if she's lying or not.
So everybody likes him, and he provides potions, and they like him. That's all I got.
He's-
I'm not gonna
He's
start
probably
breaking
been
it
here.
down.
He's probably been here about the second
I'm not saying
longest
that
after
because-
Orlando.
I'm not saying it on character. Okay. Okay, yeah,
Yep,
thank
she
you
was just
for
adding it.
information. Yeah, you have a good breakfast and have a good day. I will go back to the group.
You too, sweetie. And she goes back to eating her food.
What a nice lady.
So, after you guys kind of round back up together, Orlando comes in. He goes, "Well, I got my 3 hours of sleep. Did you fellas come up with a plan?"
It looks like we'll be skipping out on the potion crafting for the evening. But I think the plan is what it was always, right, gentlemen? Heading to this lizard folk village and probably cracking some skulls, I'd imagine.
Well, I for one would be much obliged if we could get some information first, go on a scouting mission. There's no need to jump in head first when we don't know what's there.
Maybe I got ahead of myself. Apologies.
No, claps. You're back. I like the spirit.
Just get like a pool of sweat, like.
Those,
I'm ready to go. I think we should-
Yeah, I mean, I'm raring to go. I'm not the stealthiest of folk. Maybe I'll hide behind or lag behind a bit.
I certainly don't mind scouting out ahead.
Okay.
Quick question for the DM: am I able to use Mask of Many Faces to turn into a lizard person?
Mask of Many Faces is
Is
what?
it disguise self at will?
What spell?
It's
It is
disguise self.
Let me see. Do.
I mean, you've done it to disguise as like the cap, or did you do it to disguise as the captain? That's a blur.
I just don't know if that's like a creature or a race of beings.
It says
They're a race of
so. It
people,
says
I
you
think.
can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you.
So you can't be like a Machamp.
True, but you can't
Right.
be in the choke.
You could be a Machoke or a Machop. So lizard folk are just two-armed, two-legged, one-tailed people. Just like you.
True.
Because Orlando kind of looks at you for a second. And he goes, "So what you're trying to tell me is you're gonna look like one of them?"
I think it would be good
That's
for me
all
to
I'll
at,
say.
least look like them.
But how tall is it? Because I know you
Well-
can't. I remember with Chuck, you could only change between a foot higher or lower. If they're very small, and they would like look a little weird.
I'll just say I
Well,
ate
they
my
are.
bed growing up, you know?
That works.
Yeah, you are the king of the lizards.
You know, I like this idea.
I'm more so the king of deception.
Should you carry us with chains? We'll be your prisoners.
I thought we were just
That's
going to be
a
all
good
sneaky-like,
idea.
but yeah.
So
Well,
what
wait a
we're
sec.
gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get close enough for you to realize what we're dealing with. If you want to change into one of them, that's fine, but you're gonna need something to base it off of. Am I right?
I mean, that's
I mean, he's
true, but-
seen them. He's seen them as Azrael.
Yeah, but there's another component I think we're forgetting. Don't they talk in clicks or something? Is that a language?
They have their own. It sounds to me like their own hunting communication. Yeah, there's a lot of hissing and just a whole bunch of spooky noises coming out of them.
So if
Oh,
one
I
were
didn't even
to
think of that. You can't really talk to them, can you?
I know what we're all thinking, and you're wrong. I do not speak lizard. I may look it, but I don't speak it.
well, I have this scroll of comprehend language.
Oh?
And I could also come back with that tomorrow.
That's reading, though, not speaking, right?
Understand any spoken language.
I could kind of
Maybe
talk
I
to them
can
with my
be a-
brain, but that would kind of give it
Talking using
away.
tongues.
They kind
You
of
need
just get the
tongues that
gist of what I was
comprehend
saying
things.
with this
Orlando,
amulet.
do you know if they speak common?
I have not heard them speak common, no.
I don't think it would sound anything close to draconic.
Yeah,
It's a
it might-
possibility. You,
Could
you,
be.
You do look like some of them, but
Thanks, I think.
most of them have very long tails.
Always.
That's
Don't
something
know
I'm
if I
lacking.
take that as a compliment or not.
Maybe this,
Well-
maybe this plan won't. Maybe this deception plan won't work. Then we don't really have the right equipment. It sounds like.
Well,
I have
that's where
one
we have Henrik.
final idea. What if I'm a lizard person, but I'm not from this island? Is this too far of a stretch, boys?
I can
It
cast
might
You
be.
are, yeah, the tourist
Wow.
lizard man.
That'd be like
You're
if I
just
was just
visiting.
a tall lizard folk.
If you guys are blue, like you're from a different region, you're a blue lizard. There's a green lizard man. I'm a lost
What
one
about the
cousin. I
lizard
only speak
folk in the
common.
book?
Oh wait, why don't we just scout them out a little bit and Azazel could see what they look like and then transform a bit, closer to it.
Me, haven't you seen them in that vision thing? Don't you guys know what they look like? I forgot.
They were like pretty
You-
far away though.
So you saw people in hoods. You didn't see what they looked like exactly, but when you asked Corvin,
Corvon,
he indicated that there were lizard people that lived on this island.
my man.
Oh, so we don't even know what the people in the hoods. We're lizard people.
I really do
Okay.
like the idea of
Oh, yeah.
Azazel being undercover though.
Oh,
That
shit.
seems like a
How
really
tall-
good plan.
How tall
Yeah,
were the?
we load them up
how
with
tall were the people in the
tongues
hoods?
and enhance ability charisma.
Oh,
Can
fuck.
you do that
Guys,
for him?
How tall were the? How
Yeah.
tall were the people in hoods that you saw in the vision?
I don't know, they were tiny.
Were they human height?
They were like, we had to zoom in on them.
Hear me out. boys.
Right. It's kind of hard to see in a vision.
Yeah, like they
We
were.
don't know what height
We
they
saw
were.
them from like a distance, from like a top view.
We're with Orlando right now, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
God, fuck. All right. Well, I'll tell you guys later then.
Hear me out, boys. I was a lizard person, born in a big city, and I never felt like I fit in. So I read some
Oh,
books,
God.
and I saw that there was an island of lizard people, and I came back to integrate to my homeland.
Hey, you know what? That's not so far
It's just a rag
fetched.
story. Yeah.
I do have my ways of lying to people.
I'm down. Let's go see this
Hey,
keep, and then we'll see.
guys. Orlando, sorry. Before we move on, can I have a moment with everybody? I just need to ask you all something. Just thinking. Before we go on the journey, we just need to talk a bit more. Orlando, maybe we just need like 10 minutes before we head out. Orlando, is that okay? We just confer as a group about something.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I do have a lot of work that I need to get done today. So it's either I help you guys go down to the village, or I do my work here. And any delay of that would hinder my being in this town. So we
just
can
need-
either head out
just
now,
need-
or you can.
Just need to get one thing from the shelter with everybody. Is that okay? It's like literally 2 minutes. Nothing, not that long. No delay. We're going right away. Just 2 minutes. That is your whole day.
Well, if it takes too long, you boys are on your own. I'll be
Okay,
here.
yeah, I think we'll go with that. Guys, can I talk you away from everybody?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get
Surely.
everybody to talk away from Orlando. Can we get out of earshot of this guy over here?
Yeah, you guys can step out of town enough. By the way, Reinhardt, when you were in the saloon, your detect magic
Yeah.
did not go off.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So no pings at all. Anyway,
No.
got it. Listen, guys, I had a really weird thought. This man who makes potions. We are trying to find. In your vision, you never saw lizard people. You just saw hooded people. Yeah, you never saw tails. You saw people of humanoid height, maybe. Yeah. What if the potion maker is the man who made the poisons? We have no idea it was actually the lizard people. And everybody's weird here. Everybody, they all trust that weird potion man. He's obviously creepy. They say he's a sweetie. That's something I have a very, very bad feeling that I think the potion man is a man who might have made this poison we are looking for. Is that my crazy? Is that a crazy thought?
It's not
Sounds a little
crazy, but I don't think it
suspicious.
I don't
changes-
think it's crazy either.
I don't think it changes our plan, though. We can get more information with Azazel posing as one of them and interrogating them.
Was the lizard people?
Yes.
I mean, this
If we
dude's
think
a
it
little
is-
weird,
I don't think it is the lizard people anymore. I think we are in the village that maybe you guys saw in your vision.
We aren't
We
going to
have no
know
reason to
until
believe it's
we.
the lizard people.
Oh, we aren't going to know until we talk to this village's enemies.
Okay, but listen, just we don't drink any potions or anything anybody gives you here.
And
Try
stop
to be on
eating
your
the
guard, even if
food.
Lando.
I can make.
Yeah.
food.
couldn't you purify
You
it
make your
also
food.
if it was an issue?
Yeah, I can do that too if he gives us anything, but maybe we just keep our own stores. I don't even know if
Wait,
we
you
can trust
guys-
Lando.
Man, we missed out on a
You guys
free
drank
drink at the
things
bar, too.
didn't you? Did you guys drink the bar stuff?
Well, no, I never forgot about it.
Good. Did
He
anybody?
he walked out before he could get us
I don't
around.
know. Oh yeah,
Oh,
he
boy.
goes around.
What a miser! This poor guy.
You
This,
did drink a lot of your guys' beer.
Meinhardt, did you drink a beer?
Time is limited.
I don't know.
I think
did
we're
I?
onto something here, though, Ryan.
If I had an opportunity, I wouldn't have. I did not know this at the time. If I had an opportunity to drink the beer, I would have at the time.
Purge it. Throw it up. You gotta throw.
But it's been like so long. Hey, I already peed.
heave it, Reinhardt. Heave,
It's not
heave.
too late.
Do it. Throw up. Do it now.
What is the benefit of some crazed person giving out poisonous potions that kill people over several months out just to anyone who rolls up to the village?
No.
Why do we
Only
do
know
this?
This is
Good.
ridiculous.
No, no, you might have a point.
How is the lizard people do it though? The lizard people have no motivation either. It's the church found a potion from anyone who could make it. Maybe with him. This guy's creepy.
I have an idea. Why don't we go with Orlando, and on our way, maybe we can prod Orlando about Erlen and see if we can gather some more information.
Sure.
We have to make
I
a
mean, I'm
decision.
fine with that. Yeah. We have to go. Otherwise, the only other thing is we wait for nightfall, sneak into that man's house, do a truth spell, and we're going to get all kinds of shit. Because that's very crazy.
Let's
I don't want
go.
to do that.
Hey, Orlando,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
Oh yeah, we are ready now.
Everyone ready?
I think we're
Alright.
ready.
Let's head out.
Well, yep. And as you guys continue walking down southward across the island, you start seeing all of these huge flowers start coming off of this trail. It starts off slow, but as you get more and more south, the flora around here becomes more and more diverse and large, and it feels like you're stepping back in time. Like literally, it looks like a Jurassic Park type of thing, where the forest is just consumed with all of these different vibrant colors of flowers and plants and trees. Even the trees are all these different colors. There comes a point throughout the first day where you do see your trail going straight and then a second diversion to the left. Orlando kind of stops there and he goes, well, this is where we usually turn in order to make it to wherever Erlin gets his flowers. But if you guys didn't want to do that, we can continue on. And we can make camp up ahead.
I
Are
think
any of the flowers poisonous, Orlando? Just a quick question, just to avoid eating any, things off the ground by accident.
Oh, I wouldn't touch any of these flowers, no. Erlin knows more about these flowers than I do. I'm more of the fauna hunting. He's more of the flora hunting.
So they might be dangerous, but you can brew anti-poisons with them, yeah?
Of course. Haven't you heard of anti-venom?
That is a good point, actually, yeah. Okay, just wondering. Just a quick question. I will avoid eating any flowers. And Ziggy, don't eat the flowers, okay?
Orlando, I have a quick question before we move on. How long have you known Erlin?
Oh, let's see. I have been on this island for about 35, 40 years. He showed up not long after me. So, his
Is he a
entire time
merchant
that
as
he's been
well?
on this island, he
He's a
was
potion
secretive
seller,
in his
right?
ways, but he would go from port to port selling his potions, yes. Um, it seemed as if one day he got caught here. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he was the person that was coming here and picking up the flowers and using them to make his potions. And somehow he got stuck here.
When you say stuck, I mean you had boats. What happened to the boats you came on? Why wouldn't you just leave on the boat?
People who try to leave on boats here don't usually get very far. Whether it's the tide or it's something that's holding them back here, they always seem to come right back.
Like a feeling. There's a feeling they get. They just have to stay. Something like that on this dangerous island.
It's not really a feeling per se. It's more of a the island doesn't want you to leave.
The island, like as
And
if it was a living thing.
I couldn't really tell you. But we have tried to make boats before, maybe about 20, 25 years ago. It was me, it was Leo, it was Erlin. But we didn't get very far before the tides pushed us back here. So
Ah,
we decided to stick around.
right. That dire set of circumstances shipwrecked here. You guys have a nice village though.
But
That's nice.
yeah, and we're away from prying eyes. We're away from all of the politics up on the main continent. We have a good life here. We have nice farmland. We have nice water. We have nice people.
Great. That's all I want to know. We can continue if anybody else has any questions. Yeah.
No, I'm good. I think we should just make haste towards
I
the
agree.
village too. But we're not. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to help Erlin right now. Maybe we could assist on the way back.
Yeah. Good.
I
I think
good
that's a
thinking,
good
yeah.
idea.
He gets into a spot in the forest where there's a nice clearing. Starts making a fire, but that's not like raging. He just wants to keep it at embers because it's still pretty warm where you guys are. He's using it for light and to make sure that nothing's coming around. Can everybody make perception checks for me?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Percepzione.
Ooh. Whoa. Nice one, Nick.
Daddy, daddy. Oh, not me though. The bugs keep flying in my eyes.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
What was it? Perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. So Azazel and Dewey, you two, as you're kind of waiting here by the flames as the sun starts to head down, you do hear things moving around. Not anything as large as what you heard the previous day with the raptors, but just strange stompings. It seems like it's farther away, but Orlando kind of looks up and he goes, "Yeah, most of these things you hear go bump in the night when you're down here. Well, I don't know how you talked me into it. You said your name was Azazel, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know how you talked me into it, but yeah, we're gonna have a bumpy night. That's for sure. I can stay up for a little bit if you guys need your rest. I'm used to not sleeping that much, but we're gonna need it. We'll make it about midday or so before we make it to their tower." And he kind of looks at Henrik for a second and he goes, "Now, you and the other one here. For some reason, we don't have your kind over here. He looks over at Roy and he goes, "You look somewhat familiar to the lizards down there, but you're different. Are you part snake at all? I don't mean to offend him, of course, but
Do you have a
Um,
problem, sir?
no, there's absolutely no problem. You must understand, I'm not well versed in different races. I've been here for 40, 45 years, and I've seen elves, humans, orcs, but I've never seen someone like you.
I've had these questions from
I hope
humans
I'm not
before.
being-
It's gotten less offensive over time.
I hope you don't see me as being offensive.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm just a little simple folk here.
Inquisitive, investigating, if you will.
Orlando, I've never seen a
That's a
lizard
good word.
in my life. You have every right to be skeptical of me and my horns.
Now, are they like pointy? That feels offensive. I'm sorry. That feels offensive to me.
I don't normally offer this, but do you want to touch them?
It's
Can I
true, he
touch
doesn't
your
offer
horns?
that much.
You can touch the
This is getting steamy.
He kind of reaches out and he touches one. And he goes,
as he touches it, I go, oh my god! No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. It was fine.
It is a little pointy, I must admit. You know, it's funny. I don't really get many visitors here. It's nice to have different company, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the people in my village, but it's nice to see some friendly faces now and then.
I
Have
guess
you
we're
had
a
any
bit more
visitors?
exotic.
An interesting group, maybe around 5 months ago. Any interesting visitors at that time? I think that's, I remember what Chuck, how long it's been since the thing has been poisoned, right?
About so.
Okay, yeah, that's
Kinda
what,
thinks he
that's
has-
what I asked.
The newest addition to our village was the orc that was outside the saloon. He came maybe about 6 years ago. But since then, I haven't seen anybody else.
No visitors or anything that pop by in the dead of night in a crazy storm, anything weird like that. Nothing like that, yeah?
Well, everybody in the village is pretty much in the dead of night. It's usually a storm or something else brings them here, and then they're kind of stuck here.
Okay, and I'm just checking. I think you would remember at like around the time this year you saw like a group of people in cloaks drop by. Hey, nothing. You don't remember anything like that, yeah?
In cloaks, no.
But not in cloaks. Anything like any people, any within. It was this year because you said 6 years ago was the last person who stayed. No visitors this year that you saw of interest.
Yeah, I think I would remember if somebody came to my village, came to my island, and actually was able to get out.
Yeah, and before you came here, what you were a merchant? You said that was your job over 50 years ago.
Yeah, I was a guard for a merchant. I was his bodyguard. I would
Okay, yeah.
make sure that no bandits or pirates came by.
Does this guy look human?
My ship
by
was
the way?
lost. He appears to be human, yeah.
50 years ago. How old does he look?
He said about 40 years ago. He's been on the island for about 35, 40 years, he said. He's older.
Okay.
He's definitely like in his 60s.
Okay, so that the age matches up. Okay, just checking. So that's good to know. Just wondering. Interesting.
All right, boys. Let's hunker down. Is anybody going to be taking watch at all?
I would definitely like to keep an eye out while everyone sleeps.
I feel like that's become the default Azazel thing now. Is like
Yeah,
we have a
I
guy
would
that
take a
doesn't need to
shift.
sleep.
Like,
We're
sleep.
fine.
Everybody sleeps and he's just like, all right, I guess I'll
Yeah,
stay up.
I'll take a shift, like a shift at the beginning. I'll stay up a little later when whenever he goes to sleep, just to
Okay.
make sure nothing is happening. Then I'll go to sleep and let Azazel do his thing, I guess.
Really quick, is there
All right, so
anywhere?
two of you make perception checks.
Okay. First, you have no perception.
14.
Nothing.
Okay. All right, so what was that, Nick?
Is there anywhere that I can perch and basically take sort of a lay of the land, or are there too many big trees in this like tropical land before time?
The lay of
you
the
are
land before
in
time.
you're in a very dense part of the forest. You can certainly try to climb up a tree and see if you can get somewhat of a lay of the land.
Oh dear lord.
You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see if I can climb one of the trees.
Am I awake right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
if I'm awake, I can help him.
Sure.
But what is he doing?
Mother, I can fly. I can help you up, dude. I can
What time are you
fly.
doing this?
Yeah, he can fly.
Oh, I
You
got
can fly.
You've got Roy. Am I up or no? Are we like in the dead of night? I'm asleep.
No, you guys. This is when you guys are hunkering down.
Oh, okay. Azazel, do you need a hand? I see him like
Yeah.
climbing the tree. I can
will,
up about.
I will.
Just-
Can
I'm
Roy,
gonna
can
cast
Roy carry
Ice.
me?
I think so. Yeah, you're not that
Oh.
heavy, are you?
So
What?
just to for poops and giggles, can you make an athletics check,
Me?
Absolutely.
Azazel?
No, Azazel. Okay. I was
One
like,
of these two things.
I was hoping for the opportunity to completely
Yeah,
fail climbing a tree.
How tall is he going up the tree anyway? Oh my god.
Yes.
oh dear.
Oh,
So everyone has their eyes closed, trying to hunker down, and you just keep on hearing scratching, followed by like 5 times before
Oh, we all wake
before
up.
Roy finally opens up
I'll
his
be like,
eyes.
oh,
and
I'll
you
help
see-
you out.
You see Azazel like hugging the tree like 3 inches off the ground, and constantly falling on his ass.
I'm picturing like George of the Jungle level of this. Like, watch out for that tree.
Like I'm not even far enough up the tree that I would be standing and I'd be taller than where I was holding onto the tree.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
You were like sliding down it like a fireman's pole.
Yes, I can help
So-
give Azazel a lift up to whatever
Okay.
area.
So Dewey gives you Bull's strength. You have advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity is doubled. So that's enough to bring Azazel up with not even a roll
All right, great.
to the top of the canopy. You do see
And
a little
I'll
bit of
stay
light.
a few minutes up here too. I guess I could hover a little over
hey, you
the.
can fly. How high is it anyway? Are they up?
How high up? They're probably
Yeah.
about 80 feet up.
Whoa, that's a big fucking tree. I like that. Cool.
There's
Yeah, in the
flying
middle of,
dinosaurs,
like
isn't
a-
there, Azazel? Ah!
What you do see
We're on
is
the
you
crazy
see
adventure now.
a little bit of light coming from north of you, so you can assume that that's your village. To the east, you see this faint blue light coming from the direction of where that fork was, if you had continued down that path. And then if you look to the south of you, you see a little bit of a mountainous region, and you do make a perception check for me, Roy.
Surely. Perception. Cool. I could just press up on roll 20 using my roll 20 features to roll a 12.
Okay. You cannot make out what's
It's a
past
little
the mountain.
dark.
Yeah, a little dark for you, but you do see what appears to be movement in the trees. Like, you know how when a big thing goes past some trees. You see the canopy kind of shake a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
You do see some of that movement down south.
Oh, like a big thing's moving?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
You kind of look up in the sky a little bit, and you do see some big, big winged creatures, but they're far enough away that they're not a problem to you.
Okay, that's also good to know. Okay. What do you think, Azazel? Did you catch anything good up here? I saw some.
I see the town we came from and some blue light, sort of in the direction of where those plants were that we could have gotten for Erlin.
Okay. I see mountains in the distance, and I see some large fly creatures, and it looks like there's something big up in the distance, but that might be what we've been hearing around here. Hopefully something big enough to not care about little flies such as us.
Okay. Well, this has been a thoroughly scary trip for me, considering that I couldn't get more than 3 inches off the ground. But
The important thing
I
is to
really
not look
appreciate
down.
Oh,
It scared me a lot at first, but now I've learned that looking down for me isn't so bad. However, I recommend you don't look down.
Azazel, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I was kind of hoping for this. Sorry, Slick.
let's go!
Oh, yeah!
All right.
Unfortunately, you don't have
slightly dizzy,
Featherfall.
but you're able to shake it back.
Oh my God! Oh God! I think I'm okay, but oh boy.
The problem is that if you fall, I cannot fly fast enough to catch you. I'm sorry. Maybe we should just put you back down on the
no.
ground.
No, yeah, it's okay. I'll hang out up here. Worst comes to worst, maybe I can transform into like a spider monkey or something.
Okay. Chip, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey. That is on Netflix. We just watched it the other night. It's great. It's a little out of touch now. Is there anywhere like that? Is there anywhere up here that I could like lay down and still like not fall out of a tree?
Sure, you can find a branch that will support your weight.
Okay, I'll hang out up
Are you
here
gonna hang upside down?
and rest and yeah, like a bat. I'll hang out up
Okay.
here with Azazel. That way we're not, alone if a pterodactyl comes down and kills us.
Okay.
How far down are
The
they?
rest of your about 80 feet.
Okay, I guess I'll hover down to 60 feet and telepathy a message down to. I'll just let I don't know Dewey. I'll let Dewey know that I'm gonna hang out up here with Azazel. We're safe with my amulet.
I'll pass it on.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Roy.
Can you hear me when I talk back?
Yeah, you can reply.
All right.
can reply
How
to
long
this
is my
message.
reply?
It
I just keep
doesn't
rambling. Is it
really-
the kind of thing until the limit?
I mean, you can, as far as I know, you can.
I don't think
we
there's-
can communicate telepathically.
Yeah, it's
It's like I have
Well,
a
now that
one-way
I got your
Bluetooth
as long
ear.
as
here.
they.
Since I got your ear, is there a... I've been meaning to ask you, do you think there's a difference between your deity and one of the traditional gods, or do you think they're generally the same? I'm interested in your perspective.
Well, this is getting real deep right here, Dewey, but I guess I could answer this while I'm hovering in the air. I don't necessarily see the difference. I see that I have a being of greater powers that is granting me special abilities from another plane of existence. As far as I see it, I believe that the gods act in similar methods. From my understanding, at least. I could be very wrong.
That doesn't sound too wrong to me. All right, have fun up there.
Okay.
Your guys' night goes off without a hitch.
Take a shot.
The morning comes, again, humid. People who don't have heat resistance are hurting a little bit, but it's not to the point where you need to make a save or anything like that.
I'll slick off
Orlando
the
grabs
sweat
his
again.
gear.
Chill the armor.
Yeah. Orlando grabs his gear and he looks at everybody. He goes, "Well, we got about half a day's travel before we make it to their watchtower. Does everybody have a plan in place?"
Oh, we
Yes.
don't know why they attack you, right? Like, what if it's just a big misunderstanding, you know? Do we know how bad these lizard folk are?
Son,
We have
I've
no
been
idea
here for
why they attack you.
35 to 40 years, and in my time here, anytime I've seen them, they've come to attack us. Now, I don't know what kind of misunderstanding that is, but we have done nothing wrong, and yet they come in and hurt us.
Do
So,
they take things? Do they, like, eat people? Do they just want to kill you? They just want to wipe you off the map.
I try to steer clear from them as best I can, but whenever they do come close to our town, I have to drive them back. They have taken a few of our people before, but we've persevered.
I have an idea. What if you guys hang out right outside of the lizard settlement, whatever, and I ride Ziggy into the settlement as a lizard person and try to do some investigation. And worst comes to worst, Ziggy can always notify you guys if things have gone wrong.
That's pretty smart, yeah, you can. Although we will be very far away if things go wrong. We won't make it back to you in time if it goes very badly. But that is a cool idea. I do like it.
What does everybody else think?
I wish we could just talk to them, but yeah, they sound very aggressive.
If it is a matter of communication we're concerned about, I could prepare for that too.
So that could maybe help. Maybe we could try at least to say, hey, you know, we talked to you now. Maybe why are you kidnapping people? You know, ask them. The only other idea I had was Roy. You know that castle we are looking for. Is that anything we could get to? Is that anything we could get to before the lizards to get more information? There's a castle. Maybe that they would have any more information. You know, Roy.
It's possible. It's a tower. I believe this is the Isle of Kilvas, correct? Then, that is possible to find such a tower. I'm not.
Tower you told us about. How can we get there?
That I'm not privy to, but I could maybe ask my patron for some guidance
Orlando
as to
said
where.
he knew about where it was. So Orlando said they know of this tower. Yeah, Orlando, you said you know of the castle around here, or, you know, mysterious castle
That
or tower.
it's past their village in the mountains. Personally, I have not been to it.
There's no way to get around then. Yeah.
I haven't tried.
I think we're.
So probably maybe an idea before we make a big fight. We don't know exactly what we're getting into as a lizard people. Maybe get some info.
As you guys are walking and talking, Orlando kind of goes, "Shh, we're here."
That was fast.
And you do see a little tower. That's a little loud, isn't it?
That's fine.
That's fine.
We can control the volume.
But you guys do see
Oh, it
a
wasn't
little
loud to
stone
me,
tower,
but
probably only about. I can make it like that.
cool.
About 20, 25 feet up on this little hill, you see a makeshift staircase, and then just a little opening of a tower on the side. You don't see anything in it yet, but you guys are a little too far away to know if there's anything up there. Orlando kind of looks at it. He goes, "Oh, I have not been down here in quite a while. But, all right. What's the plan, boys?"
Well, you know, if these are guards, if it is guarded, we probably got the numbers on them. We can just go in and clear it out.
I mean, I have one vote here for Dewey just trying hands up to try to talk to them first before fighting.
Well,
That's not standard. That's all I have. I know
I'm
Orlando
not too
even had
sure
to
of
key.
how. I'm not too sure of how keen they are to keeping this civil.
Yeah, it might go very bad, but you know, we like to try to talk to people before they kill them. I don't know.
Orlando,
Option, probably a very bad option.
I have a quick question. Orlando, what do you think the chances are that these lizard people would know that a dragonborn is not necessarily one of them?
I could attempt to speak to them with my mind. They'd have to be close enough, though.
That it could work. I mean, dragons and lizards, they kind of go hand in hand, you know? Like peanut butter and, I don't know, something that goes along with peanut butter. But
You got your chocolate in my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter in my chocolate.
you know, how accurate is that bonfire spell? Can you just cast that wherever you want?
Yeah, I can do that whenever.
Do you want to smoke them out?
Wait, are they in an enclosed tower?
so you see that the stairs, it's almost like a tower that has no inside. This area right here is like the top floor, and there's no inside. The stairs go straight up to there. There's a ledge that's like 5 feet. Yeah, it's just.
So there's no like big door closing it, right?
Correct.
No? Okay. Oh man, I was gonna say I could smoke them out with a certain spell, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
So last time we went into with a group of people and attacked without asking some questions, we tried killing a decent ship-bearing folk that were pretending to be pirates. So you know, I would like to talk to them first, but you know, they could very well be bloodthirsty lizard people.
Well, you know we could. Who among us is the most charismatic?
Zazzle.
Well, it does be me.
I mean, myself and Henrik can sit back with some high range and kind of scout from the distance, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm going to get on Ziggy over here. Just going to get on Ziggy and go a little farther.
Well, let's just wait for a bit and see if they react to us.
Sure.
Unless we want to go for a surprise attack, we can just camp out.
If Zazzle wants to go nuts, he could disguise himself as me.
I could also become invisible for a short period of time.
I could also. Oh, invisible is cool. It's a cool idea.
Why don't we do that? Why don't I become invisible, take a look around, and come back with any information?
Yeah, maybe find out why they're attacking that village.
Yeah, eavesdrop on them.
Could you
Well, you can just
understand
get a
them now?
count of how many people are up there. If we can take a post like this, that's helpful.
Sure.
And then make sure you see one so you can transform it to it later. Get a good look.
Oh, I just realized I could probably cast invisibility at level 4, right?
I was gonna say we could target and make everybody invisible here.
You would have to cast it at level 4.
Every spell we cast is at level 4.
Oh, okay. So then I could make 2 more people.
You can make
Up to 3.
3 people.
yeah.
So you can make everybody invisible.
Make
We
3
can just
people
walk in there.
Can
and
do this,
set
yeah.
up.
However, keep in mind that invisibility doesn't mean stealthy.
Yeah.
Because when we're invisible, I'm still
That
going
would
ka-chunk,
be-
ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
True.
You know, let's try the
That'd be
combo.
fun.
Do you want to try a tongues enhance ability combo for Zazzle? Then he can check it out.
Sure.
Good try. They might not just immediately attack him as they were into it. It's the only downside. It's that
Yeah,
he
but
would
this
get
is
hit
this is
first.
just an outpost. This isn't the whole city, so this is just a minor part of it. So we shouldn't be too.
Yeah. As long as they don't have an alarm, that would be a problem.
Why don't me, Henrik, and Azazel just go invisible just to make sure?
Good. You could try to scope it out first. It's using a lot of spells we use scoping, and then he announces him to talk to them. But it might be the safest way.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Well, if they're, I think I should just enhance them prior to, because if he's gonna talk to them and they're gonna be friendly, then
Whatever we do, we gotta
That'd
do
be
it
what it
quickly,
is.
otherwise they're gonna come privy
yeah,
to us.
tongues, eagle
Yeah,
splendor
okay.
combo, putting it on him.
Okie
Go for
dokie. And we don't see any dinosaurs around, too, right?
No.
I'm thinking of poison resistance. We need poison resistance right now. I guess we don't have dinosaurs yet. Maybe
This
save
is a
this
scouting mission. We're fine.
Okay, yeah, we're fine right now. Okay, sure. Let's do it.
Alright, let's cast every spell we know on Azazel.
Okay.
All right.
So what's
he
yeah,
can
so
talk.
what's happening?
He can talk to anybody. He can understand any language and speak it. He has advantage on charisma checks, and I guess he's invisible. Okay, along with Roy and Heinrich.
I already have advantage on deception checks, so like if I have double advantage, does that like give me like 3 d20s?
Nah, it only goes up to 2.
No.
You just
But
keep
don't
rolling
have to lie to
d20s
him.
until they get wise to you.
No, you can just talk to me. You don't have to lie.
So I
Well,
mean,
this probably won't be
Alright,
deception
so-
either. You're asking us for persuasion anyway.
I guess
Definitely do.
Henrik and myself could kind of afford to get a little closer.
All
Okay.
right. Go
It's
for it.
it's fairly wide open out here. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick like over here.
Alright,
Everybody else
so
chill
I
in
need
the
the 3 of
bush.
you to make stealth checks with advantage.
Alright,
Roy,
cool.
you're just a straight
So mine's
roll,
just straight,
correct?
straight up. Really need to get some better armor.
You need a breastplate, man. Should just give you my armor while you were going.
Would have been nice.
A 2 plus an 11 is 13. That's incredible.
A tenor. If only I got that
25.
extra spell of guidance cast for me.
Uh,
I don't know where you are.
I know, exactly. I was gonna say you're doing enough over there as it is.
Nick, did you roll? Nick, did you roll? There we go.
Natty, baby.
Alright. Let me do this.
Perhaps going in
Okay.
for 3 is disadvantage.
So, so you guys start walking up. You make it to about here or so. So if you guys want to move right there.
Where is here?
Oh, can you not see it? Sorry.
Nah.
Nope. Got it.
Here's just there without the T.
Before you see a head peeking up.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
What
You
is
just
that
see you
thing?
just see the one so far.
Is that a fucking Yanti? Oh my god. That is not lizardy.
It looks like he's kind of going around in a circle. He's kind of going around in a circle. And as he goes around, you see another one pop up. Walking around.
It's Jerry.
And as he goes around,
Yeah.
you see one
Yeah,
more.
that Jerry's. It's the same model as Jerry. I don't
So
think
they're just
that.
kind of
I think that
looking
a
around.
cloak would be pretty conspicuous.
I will send a telepathy message to Azazel and say, I don't think you're going to want to talk to these people.
I think you're right, and I also think I might have peed my pants a little bit.
Hopefully they don't have keen sense of smell. I am a little afraid of these people.
As you guys are walking up to there, Roy, your armor clanks a little bit,
Oh shit.
and you
Bitch.
see one of them turn around. And you see the other two kind of look in that general direction as well.
Azazel understands that, by the way.
Oh,
I'll,
okay.
Telepathy to Henrik and
Fantastic
say,
use of
or
Holmes.
not to
Who
Henrik.
knows the latest needs?
Telepathy over to Dewey and say, I think there's 3 large creatures slithered around. I think they're onto us.
So Azazel, you
Well,
hear?
give the word and we'll jump in.
Just be ready.
Azazel, you hear? I think I heard something out there. Be on your guard.
Does this allow me to know what the language is?
It is a Yanti language.
Oh, maybe he would have to throw an int check for that. I just know he understands. I don't know. Up to you.
Right. But you recognize that the language is not one that you're accustomed to hearing.
Guys, they are skeptical. I think they heard us.
Yeah, look, Yanti, that's crazy. So they're snake people, not lizard people. We've been duped, guys. Look at Yanti.
They're kind of.
Ooh.
Should we make our way away from them? Henrik, do you want to ready a shot for these guys?
And yikes.
I smell something.
I think we're
Sweat.
gonna have to fight them.
And I know it's a little early, but I think that that's a good place to end it.
Aw.
Just the whole tension of what's going to
Remember
happen.
your spell slots, folks.
Yeah.
I like ending on hanger here.
Dang, man, I thought we were gonna be fighting them for the rest of the night.
That would have gone on
Next time.
for a while if we had gone into a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I don't want to go to bed at
Yanti.
11:30, 12.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
Liking this whole
Yeah, but
mystery
how big
thing
are
that you
these
guys are
guys?
putting up. So their tails are the things that are like super long.
It's like Jerry.
So their bodies are the size of like humanoids, but their tails are coiled around. So they're
Yeah.
probably about 10, 15 feet in length.
Yeah.
There's no way that in your vision, if you saw one of those wearing a cloak with a giant tail, you would know.
You never know.
There's something fishy going on here, guys. No, I'm serious. With
Well, these
10
are
feet,
only-
and you didn't notice in a vision that
These are only
man.
3 people that you've seen.
the 3 Yanti. Oh, right, there's humanoid Yantis too. I forgot about that. Damn it.
Right.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. These are abomination, they're called. I haven't read it in a while. Alright, well, we're gonna have to unravel this shit, man. There's some weird shit going on.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's like a murder mystery.
This is like a murder mystery,
Basically,
though we've
yeah,
yet
like-
to find the
Are
murderer
the Yanti
or the
Are
killer.
the Yanti evil? We don't know. We have no idea.
Or the murder weapon.
Yeah, really anything. We just found a
We
clear.
do have a guy who knows poisons. We have one guy we know that knows poisons. That is creepy. That everybody thinks is sweet for some reason. That everybody's drinking this stuff. That's all we know so far.
All
Man, I wanted to go to the
good stuff.
vampire first. Maybe he would have known. Like, hey, are the Yanti guys bad? Yes, kill them. No, there's something doing weird. It's weird shit. We know. I'm excited. We gotta unravel this shit. Wait, so are we doing every other week? By the way, like, are we switch it every other
No,
week?
last week I tried to, but me and Matt were down in Florida, and I had like 0 time to be on my computer, so I had to reschedule it. But next week we should still be good.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to every week because yeah, if you need more time, like I'm completely fine with doing every other week.
No, next week should be good. I was actually able this weekend to get a lot of stuff done on this,
Cool.
so I'm pretty good.
Even better than.
Anytime that I need like an extra week, I'll definitely let you guys know. But I'm good for next week.
All right.
Cool.
Very
Cool.
nice. We'll talk to
8
you guys then.
8 o'clock.
All right, boys.
Later, Gators.
Thank you.
See you later. Thanks for the
Sorry for
Have a good
the
night.
sorry for the early end, but I think that this is a good place to end it.
No, this
That's
is
okay.
I think this is good.
Yeah, we'll get into it next round. We're gonna do something.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later.
Later.
Okay, bye,
Yeah.
boys.
Good night, guys.
Alrighty. We're gonna do that thing where we raid someone, and that someone is going to be Benny, who is building in Minecraft right now. He's building the Deku tree. So hop on in there and give Benny some love and some emotes and say hello.